Guys,
The teams are gearing up. Every choice is crucial.
I wanted to try a new build that utilizes more healing, and I know lots of people have been asking for heal-based builds. I can't just do a full-on heal bot Moira build. So I think I found a compromise. It's experimental, so I know everyone's going to go, oh, build codes, right? It's not ready. It starts out with Chain Grasp as well, so there's not crazy healing first of all, but the point is that we're going to build into a lot of weapon power with Chain Grasp as well, so that we can try and do balanced healing and DPS. And the amount of healing that we're going to do is going to be crazy purely for the heal over time. As you can guess with everything that I've said already, Precarious Potency is going to feature in this build. If you didn't get that, then I mean, you should have got it. So yeah, we're opting for Chain Grasp and just your regular starting items. You can be flexible on these. So yeah, let's go into the game. Go into round one. We're up against an Orisa, a Pharah, a Cassidy, Moira, and Brig. So Chain Grasp is quite good against this, especially when we add, like, I don't know, Shield Buster or something. Fire an up and down heal orb just to give us like a zone that we can hopefully play from here from. We're forced to fade back, look for cover, buy some time for our orb cooldown so we can go in for another Chain Grasp. Damage over onto the Cassidy, hoping it would chain to people, but we basically just got 2-shot there, which is unfortunate. Bang, bang. And we're done. So, our team lose the first round. Not first round, but, you know, first fight. But hey, look, it was quick. Oh, Cassidy gets some hits. These, like, early game rounds, it's probably quite common in these videos for people to skip until the later rounds, because the first round's kind of dull. But I think the first round is one of the most interesting, because it's the first round that you really get to identify who the problem players on their team could be. And so far, we've clearly noticed that the Cassidy's causing us issues. Like, who else is causing us issues? We haven't noticed anyone else yet. And you'll see how that plays into, like, the build that we're doing. And for the people who have already skipped the first round, they're going to miss out. That in the second round, we're going to try and cater not just to following, like, the build path that we planned, but who are the strong players? How can we either survive better against them or shut them down better? As Orisa overextended there before the teams arrived. Briggs also used Bash in at the moment. Cassidy with a high noon. We can keep, like, kind of peeking this, because it is actually really hard to kill a player if they just peek and, like, unpeek again. Cassidy did get a little baby hit on us, but hadn't charged up far enough. So our team's very slightly in the lead. We took some damage, so we're going to have to fade back. Actually, Soldier kills the Pharah because she kind of leaned over the edge and Soldier was on an off angle. Nowhere for her to go there. It's dangerous playing up there when players can come from the right-hand side. Ryan goes in with a shatter, but it's blocked basically by everybody. We called that thinking that someone was going to get shattered in the back. But instead, yeah, we just about managed to salvage it, although we burned off quite a few ults. They also used some ults. Our Visor really didn't do a lot here. To try and get Chain Grasp through, Cassidy comes around again, hits us. See, this is what I mean. You get information. So in advance, what item do you think we're going to pick to either shut the Cassidy down or survive better against the Cassidy? Have a think of it during this first round, and if you wanna leave like a comment prediction, you've got a few, maybe like 30 seconds or so, maybe a bit longer depending on if we win this fight. Let us know what item you think we're going to pick. If you know the items well enough to, like, make that decision. Don't feel bad if you don't. Sometimes you have to actually look at them first of all. But it's interesting to know. And also, I believe you guys that you wouldn't cheat in the comments and go and have a look at the item first. Like, I have that trust in you guys that, you know, we're a better community than that. So our team do win the fight. It's overtime now. I'm hoping that players stay on the bot here, because that flank up there, if players, like, let's say our Soldier gets hit by the Cassidy, Mercy goes for a res or something, or just Orisa just straight up pushes us. Ryan overextends a little bit far. I know he's trying to shut down the Cassidy, and that's okay. And I don't mind an aggressive Ryan, but it does put us in a bit of a weird position. Use Coalescence now, trying to target that Brig. Brig slightly around the corner, try and get a little heal over onto Tracer. We just about kill the Brig before the enemy Moira's Coalescence comes in. Orisa is on the point. Great shatter from the Ryan this time. And making sure that we do not C9 this. Like, as much as I want to chase and contribute to that kill more, no chance that I'm letting us C9 this. Our team wins the round. We get MVP, 17,931 cash. Right, this is competitive, so we're not getting a power yet. So we're still on Chain Grass, so it just looks like any one of our other builds, like Chain Grass based builds. And I think it is actually quite cool with Moira that you can start off in a very familiar fashion. Like you could pick Chain Grass, you can pick Phantasm, and then you can go into like orb builds or just max Chain Grass build, or a build like this with healing. We get Advanced Nanobiotics and Shield Buster because they're the staple of my Chain Grass builds. I really like those items. And now we're looking for something we don't buy very often. Also looking at the money that we've got. Ionize.
The arena is ready and waiting. 20 seconds to go.
So we take 20% less damage from crits. And one of the cool things about this is the fact that it gives you shields. So by giving you that extra 25 health, we feel like we don't need to keep a green survival item. So we kind of get that crit reduced damage, and we can sell the green and make sure that we maximize the money.
3, 2, 1.
So let's see what kind of an effect it has here. It is a long-range map, so we've got to figure out a way to get close. Shields recharging there after we took that initial hit. Just want to get this Chain Grass back onto the enemy team. One of our players is down already. Just trying to get that damage over to Orisa. A lot of people would like think, why are you always attacking the tank? But it's like because of Shield Buster, I actually deal quite a lot of damage to this tank. Because effectively we've got like the same amount of attack damage that we would have with booster jets for the cost of 4,000 when we're attacking armor or shields. And then on top of that, we get Chain Grass. So when players get close to try and support the Orisa, they get hit and they back off. And so it's actually really nice with Chain Grass just to attack the tank. We go back to the payload just to try and get it to start moving. Oh, no, exactly. Oh, but Mercy gets taken down. Cassidy doing work. You see, we identified this early on, and this item will help us a lot. Now Chain Grass over onto the Cassidy. Make sure we get a little heal on our Rhyme. Remember, this we are in the mindset of having like a healing based build. So it's like healing and damage. So we're also trying to play like that in the early rounds, even though we're focused on Chain Grass. Usually I'd be a bit more flanky if I was in that kind of DPS Moira mindset. But yeah, the healing build, or the healing side of the build, really comes into its own when we get Precarious Potency up, which will be in round 3. Spoiler alert, but I mean, I already told you that. Oh, Moira's low health. Can't get her down though. Cassidy's there close, doesn't opt to shoot us, so that's quite good for us. Now with that Orisa there, again, we're relying on Chain Grass to try and kill the Cassidy here. Great damage over onto them. There we go. You see, because we get that attack speed boost from attacking Orisa's armor, that attack speed boost translates into just attack speed against the Cassidy when we're chaining to him. Because Chain Grass only gives you like weapon power and attack speed stats, no other effect. Same thing here, it's hitting the Moira. Moira does take cover, and now she has to abandon the Orisa, which means she's not healing them. So there's huge merits to just attacking the tank here. High Noon's up top, so we've got to kind of go underneath here. Brig gets another whip shot over onto us. Cassidy's low, take them down. Brig's still there. We've got Coalescence combined with Shatter. The Coalescence actually wouldn't have been that good, but combine that with the Shatter as well. Now there's just an Orisa in front of us. Farah as well. Try and get some damage with the orb, or at least zone them out so that we can really focus this tank down. Tank does go down. It looks like our team is onto a victory here. I'm not sure they're going to be able to move forward very easily. We get the cool top 500 YouTuber. I don't know who that is. Maybe there's someone else on our team. Oh, Moira jumps in to try and get a touch. Respect the effort. Although in Stadium, there's something to lose by doing that, so it may be worth not doing it. Another MVP. And here's where the healing build begins. Guys, if you like healing builds, like the YouTube video, I guess. Right, precarious potency. We got it. Now here's the thing. Advanced antibiotics and shield buster both give some weapon power. Compensator gives weapon power, so we're selling the attack speed. As much as we love attack speed, weapon power is going to really help out. So this build, you can kind of ignore the items. You can copy some parts of it. We're going to get Amari's because it's weapon power, but also is going to boost our healing. Now, I picked Nano Cola because I had it on my build page, and then I'm like, hang on a minute, I've got nothing with AP yet. Like, where that says it's an early game item in this build, it's just that I wanted to have it, because later on, the idea is to transition this into a kind of weapon power, healing, ability power, like an all-rounder build. So we've still got Iron Eyes right now, but I'm just looking at our cash, and it's not working out. Like, with 8k, I mean, we could go and get, like, Talon. But with this, we can go get Codebreaker. And then we've still got item for 2 greens. I need a survival item because we haven't got Iron Eyes. So we end up getting Compensator for the weapon power and then Ballistic Buffer to try and give us some long range like damage over health against the Cassidy. So no Iron Eyes this round, simply for money reasons. I'd love to keep it. Because also Cassidy's going to be building weapon power. And those headshots are going to hurt even more. As our team splits up, half of them opt to go on that side, even though they're against a Pharah, a Brigand, and Orisa. That's like 3 forms of displacement. I made an assumption that my team knew better than that. And so I went with the tank main. And yeah, they went over that way. Because you don't want to get into like a bouncing thing where, I mean, what have we got? A Rhine pin? And they can boop us with Pharah, whip shot us off of the edge. Like, there's just no way that we're winning that side. So it'd be better off rotating around to their side and then just pushing through, like, up the stairs or something. Chain Grass can hit us. No one's going to peek, like, over the top because they're going to be getting hit. Basically going through here, but stay on the other side. Or even on this side. Because both of them work out fine. So we're attacking the Brig. Moira does get taken down by a Tracer. Spoiler alert, it's about the only useful thing this Tracer does in this entire match. You'll see, I'm not being harsh. So, we capped the point. Enemy team's got 43%. We've got Precarious Potency. Now, the way that we're playing, you'll notice that we're dealing, like, tons of damage and we're constantly attacking them. But the heal over time aspect of Precarious Potency is enormous. Like, when you've got Amari's as well, we only need to really apply heal over time. We don't need to be a healer. We just need to make sure that we're applying that to everyone on our team. So you'll see us spin around quite a lot and look for other players just to, like, add a little heal over onto. Now we have to try and use our heal orb, though, because Ryan's overextended. He's gone in for a crazy pin. Get that heal over onto the soldier. Coalescence is probably a mistake here, but our Coalescence really doesn't do anything right now. We're going to fade through. It's more like, hey, maybe they won't attack us if we call because they'll be scared, but without the ability power, it does so little. It's more a great little fade just to get out of there. Didn't manage with a heal over time this time. Now we're just try and do what we can. Took 4 hits for the Cassidy to kill us. Last one being a headshot. That's okay. Like, we're doing alright without that Iron Eyes. But it does feel like we have to back off a little bit early, like even before Chain Grasp was finished, which is, yeah, a bit frustrating. Still, we're also a healer though. We're not just like max damage. We're looking around and make sure that we get every player with that 5-second like boost. Now fade back, go back into heal mode. Heal over time, and as soon as our orb's back up, back onto Chain Grasp, we fire it in a terrible position. Cassidy's there as well. The Orisa displaces us, which meant we had to kind of fade early here. Pharah takes us down. You can see our healing and damage are quite well balanced right now, 6.4 and 5.1. You know, that to me looks pretty good, but it does seem that the enemy team is going to take the round. And you see when I said that Tracer, look at their stats. They had 2 eliminations. Those were those 2 eliminations. 1,200 damage. They only earned like under 5k cash that round. That's not good. Like, Tracer's so strong in Stadium as well. But anyway, we're focused on what we can be doing at this point. So we sell the greens. And here we're looking at items. And we know we need some sort of survivability. I want to get like liquid nitrogen. I want to get super flexor. Because super flexor is going to be weapon power as well. But it's also going to give us ability power. And then I think at this point I'm thinking, hang on, but we haven't got any orb powers at all yet. Like round 5, super flexor would be really good. So we take ionize again because it's strong and we've got this money. But yeah, super flexor, it's like, are we just going to rely on that? Maybe we should get another green survival item. Alternatively, we can just get compensator. And it's actually really hard to decide here. Like what exactly to get. Armored vest could give us another 25 health. First aid kit for some, you know, it will synergize with the shields. Ballistic buffer for the long range attacks. And it's like, don't really know. We opt for first aid kit. Final answer. And yeah, at least then, like, yeah, it's going to help with our shield regen. Giving us 50 health after a fade, or it will start regenerating while we're still in fade. So you can consider it a bit like use fade, get health. Right, so now enemy teams won a round. Going into round number 4. Apply the heal over time. It's not too late because it only, like, players flash gold when you use precarious potency on them. And then if you apply another heal over time, it doesn't reapply precarious potency until it's run out. So normally I'd be like healing them at sort of any opportunity. We should be looking behind us now because I can hear this Pharah. But I know it's just to add a little heal over time onto some of our DPS. Our team needs to move into the point though. The health is quite good. We've got this Brig. We're not dealing too much damage to them though. Can Ryan even get in? We're attacking the Pharah. Again, heal over time being applied. Now we use Coalescence. It's more an intimidation call again. It doesn't do that much for us. And Cassidy actually takes us down. We don't even get much self-health regen. I think at this point, you could even consider Vanadium. The problem with Vanadium is that it has to come online, and you put yourself at a bit of a disadvantage. Brig is chasing us down. Yeah, fire a damage orb anyway. Like, hopefully get a bit more damage onto players at the back. Brig hits us with a whip shot, so we have to fade it. Oh, we get that heal over onto Ryan. Look at his health go up. That's crazy. I know it's both Mercy and myself, but Precarious Potency with Amari's is incredible for just like healing. Oh, Orisa pushes our Ryan back. We need to land this though. We also need to be like getting some damage out because we've got to try and create some space here. Moira fades back. We're looking for her but can't find her. Quick heal over onto the soldier. Fade out of the Orisa ult, and now we're going to apply heals again. Doesn't have to be a heal over time here because there's not that much to attack. Brig's getting low. We use Coalescence. It's the soldier who's doing most of that damage. Because now we chase the Pharah, try and force her back. Got to watch out. Baited out the ult from her. Now there's a Cassidy behind. We didn't get a chance to ping it though. Damage comes out onto him, and yeah, he shouldn't die. Our soldier shouldn't die to this. We have to leave the point though if we want to provide healing. Pharah, we're not going to kill that, so let's see if we can maybe attack the Orisa a little bit. Heal over time again. Back onto damage, hoping Chain Grasp will hit, say, the Moira. We're not capping the point yet though. There is a Brig sitting on the point. Quick track back, and Brig is dealt with. So going on to the midpoint. There's the Pharah, got that armor, but we kind of shred through that quite quickly. Now Orisa's low health, she's going down 100%. Oof, just about actually. Now Cassidy in this room. Now we've got to respect the Cassidy. Even with Iron Eyes, we're not that tanky. A little flashbang denying the fade, followed by a headshot, and we'll be in real trouble. So we can't really go and chase into there. Maybe if I had a bigger defensive item, we would go push them. But with the build, we've invested into healing and weapon power to provide healing for our team, which leaves us a little bit squishy. Use Coalescence again. I mean, maybe at this point I shouldn't be using Coalescence at all. Look, we don't do that much. It's all the soldiers' damage. You'll see, possibly in the stats, like how much damage this soldier's doing. Enemy team doesn't make it back in time. Yeah, 10k. So, I mean, they're getting Mercy pocketed quite a lot. But, yeah, they're putting out a lot of the damage. We're providing quite a lot of the healing. Tracer 1.7k damage, only 6k earned.
Next up, who's ready to start the push?
Right. At this point, guys, if you find yourself in the position that the Tracer's in right now, you're not putting out the damage numbers. You're not getting kills. Go to the survival page. Max out on it. Forget every element of damage in your kit. What you want to be now is just blinking behind them. Be a little annoying like Mosquito. You're not going to do anything, but players will find it difficult to just ignore you. Like, you get behind the enemy team, start shooting, Brig's going to turn around. It's going to try and hit a whip shot on you or bash over towards you. And then just run away and then keep a little bit of distance and then start shooting again. The distraction value that this Tracer could get by just buying survival items would be enormous compared to the 1,700 damage and like 0 kills that they get. That's how they should be playing, and that's what you should be doing. And same thing on Moira. Although we can get value from just healing, Tracer doesn't have that option. Not any realistic one anyway, not with the money they've got and when they've already committed powers. So, yeah, our Ryan's also complaining that they are struggling. And to be honest, I think there's a few positional mistakes that Ryan's making in this game as well. Like Soldier Mercy doing a great job. Can't complain about them, but Tracer kind of catastrophic. Ryan not so much. But look, again, we focus on what we can do. Our healing and damage are so balanced, by the way. We're on like 25k damage, 24k healing. Like, I don't like saying to people, hey, these are target stats that you should be aiming for. But if you are into that kind of thing, then yeah, perfect balance is so satisfying. And it's pretty strong as well. So I go around to this right side and I'm like, look, I've got Chain Grasp. I can probably harass some people and I can always get out. So even if our team's going the other direction. I think, though, that I was probably forced out a bit too early. And enemy team's kind of all over the place. Ryan pushes into that room for some reason and just leaves us hanging out to dry. We can't cross to support the Ryan. And if we fall back, Ryan's just going to get killed. So that's entirely Ryan's fault for going up there and not even considering the players to the side. But, hey, what can you do? I know I didn't go over the build, by the way, in this this round. I can't actually remember what I picked off the top of my head, but you guys have the advantage of looking through the video. Now we're just trying to stop the bot from moving, attacking that Orisa. We still do quite a lot of damage, but obviously Orisa's getting more and more tanky as time goes on. But we're still hoping the same logic of attack the Orisa. Chain Grasp gets rid of the healers because they have to back off or we put out so much damage. I get those heals over onto the Ryan and then back onto Chain Grasp as soon as the orb's ready. There's heals. Right, there we go. Chain Grasp is chaining over to the Moira. But they are a bit weak. We want to go and get that before she gets a fade again because she is on quite a nice survival build. There's all Ryan's struggling in there. Look how much healing we do. Like I never see a Ryan's health move up like this. As Brig comes in, we try and get some damage, but her health is not moving. And yeah, huge heal numbers here, but also we get that burst damage with Chain Grasp each time. They really need to be over towards the bot a bit more. Oh, Soldier got booped back in by the Pharah, but still manages to just about survive. It's tricky for us to play like close to this Ryan. We use Coalescence again. It's not going to do much. I'm actually happy that the Orisa cancelled like that, and I remember thinking that in the game as well. So now we're just trying to play around here, underneath this little bit, because it's again just trying to block the bot, block their progress. Oh, Briggs there, Cassidy's there. Look at that! It was like pass the parcel. We had everywhere we moved to, there's just another player. Faces put out record damage this round. As our team do get taken down here. Oh, try and stop the Pharah. Now we can heal the Mercy. Yeah, Mercy should be fine. One little heal over time and she's good. Now wait for the Chain Grasp and try and get that. We've always got Fade that we can get out of here with. Go over to the Mega. Bit scared of the Cassidy, but I mean we've got a lot of health now, so They have to hit quite a lot of shots. Go underneath to try and get some cover for a second. Larissa's pushing forward. A bit like she's got ult here. If we ult here, it should be purely for healing reasons. Or range reasons. So if, for example, I can't heal the Rhine, then that's why we'd want to ult here. Or maybe for self-sustain, but it's a little bit weird. Rhine went in. I think we were both a bit worried that the bot wouldn't block the Orisa ult. So we kind of both stepped back out of it. But this is looking good. We haven't got that much further to go. Crucially, though, we've got to get it to the checkpoint and then a bit further. Rhine really needs to come back here, though. We need him on the bot. Like, I get that it's probably trained into the Rhine to pressure the choke, and Rhine's gone through there. But what have we got against the Brig? Like, I've got to stay on the bot. I've got no maneuverability here. Because the Rhine overextends, like, and goes and pressures them, as soon as the Brig comes in with Rally, who can stand up to that? There's only one player on our team who can stand in front of that Brig using a Rally, and that's our Rhine. And I need to have the room to be able to get off the bot. This is a classic example of a Rhine not knowing how to play overtime Overwatch. You simply can't do that. You can't push forward. And yeah, that's frustrating. So we basically have two players on our team that are not performing. So in the previous round, we did get Super Flexer. We've got Phantasmic Flux. Here's the interesting thing. I've got a lot of money. Tracer on 8k. I've got a lot of money. We've got powers. We can't pick a new power right here. Shield Buster we've still got. Nebula Conduit. What do I replace? Okay, so maybe I could have sold Shield Buster. In fact, I 100% could have done this. I could have sold Shield Buster to get Eye of the Spider. But I was looking at this build and thinking, there's actually nothing I want to swap. But in retrospect, yes, 100% Eye of the Spider, we would have got more effective weapon power, for one, which would help with Precarious Potency. And we would get more damage plus the bonus against 30% targets, like people under 30% health. So yeah, a bit of a mistake on my part there, but Eye of the Spider is not something I buy that often on Moira. So I was like considering all of the kind of survival-based items and the attack speed stuff. Yeah, in that situation, Eye of the Spider would have definitely been better for us than Shield Buster. It also would have meant that we wouldn't have to be dependent on attacking the Orisa to get like the huge chain grasp like damage numbers. Ah, that's actually tilting. I've only just realized that. This is not something that I realized before. I was like, oh, why am I not buying that? Mistakes were made. Oh, can we get a heal over onto the Mercy? She should be fine there. Problem is we're taking a fair bit of damage and we're also quite far forward. Cassidy nearly gets taken down in the back line. Chris is now creating quite a bit of space. Can we get a heal over onto the soldier? Oh, we got hindered. Cassidy's still causing problems. Nebula Conduit and Phantasmic Flux do help us out. Only Phantasmic Flux when we've gained that over health though. Beyond that, it doesn't give us that much. The ability lifesteals, I mean, weapon lifesteal is cool for us here. But yeah, can we get back to our team now? Our team is in the lead. If we win this round, we win the game. Oris is kind of low as well. There was a player to our right that we've got to worry about. It's the Farah. Now, we want to make sure that we're still pushing that bot here for a second. And then fade out of it, out there if we need to. Farah, a lot of health on her actually. Oh, Ryan, we can't get to you if you go that direction. I guess he was kind of forced. Heal over time. Chain Grass now trying to deal some damage. Moira's blocking the bot though, and Cassidy's going to be there as well. We fade off back behind. Cassidy's chasing us. We get some damage. We're hoping here Chain Grass can do it, but Brig hits us and is also healing around. We probably could have faded out there as well. Trace is on 841 damage. Like, they have to just go survival. It's getting frustrating now. So we fire an orb there. Again, we need to do some healing. Cassidy's rotated around. We use Coalescence partially for self-sustain. Also, we're hoping that players will fall back because, as I said, Intimidation, Coalescence. Got to get this heal over onto the Rhine though. If I was on just a regular chain grass build and didn't have precarious potency and Amari's, I wouldn't have even bothered to heal the Rhine there. Like one heal over time, that's it. Now we're next to the brig, running low on health. Cassidy's near to us as well. Got to make sure that we're contesting it, trying to get the Cassidy down as best as we can. Oh, he just gets around the corner. That's so bad for us. Farah's there as well. When the damage comes in, we're going to fade that, but Cassidy's back up to full health, low health again. Oh, we take him down, but we've got no health ourselves. Somebody from our team needs to go forward and contest. They really need to contest. I mean, we're ahead, but the Orissa's moved forward to block, and no one on our team is currently blocking, which means they're catching up, as you can see up the top. I'm trying to type in chat to contest their one, because it's still moving forward. You can see up the top. Their team's moving. We're going to need to coalescence this probably, just to get that healing over onto our Rhine, and nobody goes for the contest. It's a situation where somebody has to. You can see it moving. It's just frustrating. Like, at this point, I'm telling you, I am so frustrated in this game. The build that we've got is working fantastic. Like, it's working so well. We're getting huge heal numbers. We're putting pressure on players. We're putting out loads of damage. We also picked Cross Orbital, by the way, because I was planning to, like, get some sort of debuff options, maybe Cyber Venom. Or at least be flexible going into this round. But yeah, now we've got decisions. So here I'm trying to say to the Tracer, look, this isn't a flame. We just want you to be able to get value for our team. And you're not getting that through trying to damage. Like, just go to the survival page. If you're new to Stadium, great. Just go to survival and pick 6 items that you think look good, that you can afford. So this deviates from what the build that I've got on paper, because I'm like, look, they've got quite a lot of healing. I don't feel like I can sacrifice a bunch of the weapon items here to become more orb based. So we opt to get El Saka Suppressor to give us like an anti-heal. We also buy Eye of the Spider. We've still got Nebula Conduits. We've got Codebreaker, Phantasmic Flux for survival. But I'm looking at the build. I'm not that happy with it. Like, just something feels wrong. Like Codebreaker, we could get something better there. Still, we have to go over it. We've got 80% weapon power. That's going to be huge for Precarious Potency. It's going to be huge for Chain Grasp. And yeah, that's kind of all we've got. And then obviously we're going to apply that heal reduction to a lot of players. Who looks at the Tracer's build, and they've got a couple of survival items, but honestly at this point I think they should just lean fully into it. Become like Tank Tracer, because they're broke as well. They're so far behind everybody else. We got up top trying to attack the Farah. We need to get round to our Rhine, but at least here we've kind of secured the high ground. We fade back behind, move forward. Our Rhine doesn't opt to move forward here. Fair enough, they did rotate a bit to the side, but that pin's going to be so bad for us. Why pin into their entire team? You're not killing anyone with that pin. And so now we find ourselves without a tank again, as we're desperately just trying to apply those heals, but also we need that damage to pressure them back. Brig's getting really low here. Cassidy hits as though stuns us, and yeah, an issue with our tank. So we've got tank, we've got Tracer causing us big problems here. Imagine if we weren't on a heal build. I mean, actually we'd probably end up killing more players, but like this Rhine would be on 1,000 deaths. Chain Grasp's not doing that much. Brig's healing's kind of crazy with the survivability as well. We can't get a heal over time onto them yet. We're hoping they come somewhere towards us. Cassidy takes us down again. And it's not looking good. Rhine too far again, yeah. Exactly the way that I'm thinking as well. So let's see if they wait up a little bit here. Okay, good. There's still time. Like, our team can certainly come out with a win here. So the problem is, look, we're getting zoned out. I can't get to the Rhine here. I'm gonna fade back. Rhine should survive, but off he goes again before we can heal him. Like, we can't. Doing everything we can to try and keep this Rhine alive, but other players are dying because of yeah, this play. See if we can get this, keep this Mercy alive. We did apply a little heal over time. That will get her to full health again. Like, that's all she needs. She needs to survive and then just get one little heal over time. Precarious Potency is that good. So enemy teams getting overtime. Well, got the round into overtime. We need to win this fight. Heals over onto the Ryan in play. We try and look for anybody to the side. Brig comes in. Ryan's too far, though. He's on the other side for no reason. We have to push forward. That puts us in a problematic situation. Brig does get taken down, but we get taken down as well. Oh, it's so frustrating. Like, Ryan needs to be walking forward. These charges are not it. So now we can move forward. We can always fade back here. But when Ryan commits forward, no one can do anything. Like, we either leave them to just get killed on their own, or we move forward and it puts us in a really vulnerable position. We won the round, the midpoint anyway, but we've got so much work to do. Like, so much. Quick heal for ourselves. The final round, we lose another fight. It's basically GG. Rotating around, I'm going to need resources soon. Never said that in Stadium ever. Cassie didn't quite go up top. We're taking a lot of damage. We've got to fade back. This is one where, yeah, the flank play from the enemy team is really good. Fire an orb just in case the Cassie did push. Trying to chain grasp that, but chain grasp would have run out by now. See, while the Ryan's in front of us, we can keep them on really good health. Our Chaser got taken down as well, though. Players up top. We're going to have to fade out of this. Oh, we've got to hide, though, from the Pharah. Our tank's down. I don't think that was incorrect play there. I think that's just the enemy team with the right people pushing forward and forcing us out. So, yeah, it would have been nice if we had a Ryan that didn't charge into a round 7 enemy team. It would have been nice if we had a Tracer, I mean, that did anything other than what they were doing. Please post this. I love your vids. Honestly, I wasn't going to post it because it's so frustrating, but look, I want people in this game to realize that we post a lot of videos which are, you know, positive results, and it's not all like just awesome games, right? You do get problem ones. Anyway, GG's guys. See you in the next one.